This series is intended for mature audiences.
You have one new message. First message.
Hey, Zordo, my man! You never pick up the phone! You know, you really should look into getting some hands. Ha ha! Oh, just ribbing you, old friend. Oh, ribs! Another thing you lack? Huh. Anyway, give me a call back when you can. I wanted to chat about your new Rangers. You know, I totally thought they were gonna die when we went up against the Frost Leviathan, but surprisingly, those squishy little bodies of theirs are still moving around. Who knows how long that'll last with them heading towards the Charybdis and all. I'll go ahead and put it in order for some new Rangers, just in case. Anyway, that's it for me, buddy. Lilas, TTYL, LMAO!
The Multiverse Collective.
Last we left off, the three of you had just learned how to use your Zords from tabs. You killed a Frost Leviathan, which, you know, was pretty brutal the way it came to end with Murphy flying through it.
Is it I thought tabs did. Or did I? I don't remember. Oh, God, it's been so long.
It's been a long time. You learn about the planet Thrax, which is where you are heading to now. And you learn a bit more lore about the Charybdis. So as we come back in to see the three of you, you are on the Perd, you know, in a stage between, like, just coming out of hyperspace towards the planet Thrax. Is there anything the three of you would like to do before you reach the planet?
Wall sits, baby. We are getting those gains. No days off.
Not again.
Yeah, I mean, that's Spencer's whole plan this whole time, is just to use all of their travel time to work on her gains.
It's training.
Yeah,
fair.
full
Fair.
send.
I mean, you do have plenty of boxes of protein pancakes.
Yeah.
I did say when we described the Perd that it's got 83 boxes of protein pancakes on board. So
Yeah, that's enough for a couple of weeks.
I think Max looks at Spencer and says, "No, I am pulling rank here.
What is your
have
rank?
to spend.
Murphy's in charge.
I am the oldest. I am an adult, and I say 15% of our travel time, at least to Thrax, has to be spent on financial literacy. Do you know how to do your taxes, Spencer?"
I am 17 years old. I have no concept of taxes.
Murphy, do you know what a W-2 is?
What?
Can either of you explain to me how many dependencies you need to take if you are filing taxes singly? Singly?
No.
Single? Exactly. So, all right, we can do wall states for 85% of the time, but 15% of the time, I am teaching you how to do taxes. This is important if and hopefully when we get back to Angel Grove.
Is any of this more important than practicing with our powers? I feel
Yes.
like, you know, we should... Okay.
Financial literacy is the most important power of all.
I fucking hate school.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better.
Murphy leans over to Spencer, goes, "Why'd we bring this fucking nerd with us?"
He makes adulthood just sound so bad, man.
Oh.
As this conversation is going on, into view comes the planet Thrax, a large beigey red planet that you can see has just a perpetually swirling tempest of like rain and dust just moving across the land. And what you can see, just obviously it's thousands of miles, like space miles from where you are, you can see a dying star that would be irradiating everything in the area. Not that any of you three would know that it was irradiating the area, but it's causing some damages. You can see when you're looking out at the planet, you know, the surface is just a wasteland. It's scarred by war and ancient cataclysms that you could never even imagine. And out the top, just above the cloud cover, you see a tower, a metropolis, just floating above the clouds.
Above the clouds.
Above the clouds, yes.
I think the first thing Murphy does is put on some oven mitts because he doesn't want to accidentally transport while pointing again. Okay, so it's been a minute. Remind me, what was the reason we came here? I know Tabs had sent us on a mission. I don't remember what the mission was at this point.
Your mission now is basically to learn how to be Power Rangers whilst on the way to defeat
Chlamydia. Yeah.
Chlamydia.
Okay,
yeah.
so we're not here to do anything specific. We're just sort of we're on our training montage arc right now.
Yes, you are on a several planet training montage.
Yeah. But ultimately, we just need to come here, figure out what problem they have, and then solve it.
Yes.
Okay.
Or a problem someone has.
All right, so we're looking for a Master Yoda.
Who's that?
What?
Max just puts his head in his hands, falls to his knees.
Is that his arthritis?
They're only on Star Wars number 43, Return of the Revenge of the Sith.
Murph looks out the window and he's just like, so logic would stand to reason that the only place we could go is that city, right? Because the surface looks kind of beat up.
One would think.
I don't know, man. I just work here. Is this a job?
Murph sort of looks at this array of consoles that he has no fucking idea of what he's doing, and just sort of, can he extrapolate how like the near comms would work to try and figure out if he could like get docking permissions for this fucking ship?
Yeah. Roll just a straight 2d6 for me.
4.
You press a button, and for some reason it brings up. Spencer and Max, both of you roll a d6. We're doing a competition here to see whose Instagram feed pops up on the TV.
2. Shit.
5.
Fuck. God damn it.
So you press this button, and a video of Regina comes up on the screen.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's the live stream that she did just before you all went away.
Yeah, it tracks. It's like also midway through the video, so it immediately starts playing very loudly when you...
You go kick Chlamydia's ass, queen.
Yeah,
Mwah.
Spencer just starts slapping buttons to try and turn it off as frantically as possible. There is no thought, there is no consideration. She just wants this to go away.
Murphy
Spencer,
goes,
when did you
"What?
log into Instagram on the Purd?
What? Who was that?
We
I have
have
no idea who
internet.
that was."
Don't worry about that. That's not important.
Well, the fact you got so upset about this random person popping up makes me think that it was, kind of related.
I don't think it is. I got scared. I was frightened.
Didn't you two go to school together? Don't you know the same people?
Different social
You think
circles.
I pay attention to
Max.
people?
Yeah, come on.
Look, back in my day, things were more simple. Everybody was kind of the same social group. It was...
Your day was 10 years ago.
Yeah, didn't you guys still have bullying or whatever?
Yeah, and it made us stronger, physically and mentally. Not emotionally.
You sound like a proper blue-collar dad there, Max.
Max is just muttering to himself these kids don't know how good they have it.
Has Spencer managed to get the Instagram feed off of?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
But it's just, it's not off, it's just paused in on the face of Regina, and you can see Stacy in the background, and you can just see the comment from Steve saying, "Is it Stacy?" at the bottom.
Yeah, a little shiver goes down Spencer's spine upon seeing Stacy.
Anyways, so,
Yeah, that was great. Can we do literally anything else?
I'm trying here. You know, I didn't get any information. I just wanted to see if we can, maybe we can get docking permissions, or if we're supposed to teleport down, or what we're supposed to do here.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
Oh, good.
And Max hits a button.
2d6 it for me, Max.
Great, thank you. And Spencer's positioning herself in front of the screen to block everybody's view.
That is a 10.
Okay, so you press a button, and you actually get like a radio static sort of noise, and it goes, "The Citadel of the Sky, please come in."
Hello, my name is Max. We are aboard the Purd. We are Power Rangers, asking for permission to dock.
Ah, yes. Power Rangers. Yes, come down, come dock.
Okay.
I don't know if I can handle this voice, my guy.
I'm gonna need some captions.
I told you I've been practicing.
That's fucking golden, Niall.
Max looks back at Spencer and Murphy. Are we sure about this?
You literally just said you're the adult here when I suggested we do wall sits.
Okay, but Murphy is the leader.
Do we know? It occurs to me that this sort of thing's been on autopilot the entire time we've been flying. Do we know how to fly this fucking ship?
No. And for some reason, you've not even told it you wanted to go to planet Thrax.
Yeah, we've just been along for the fucking ride. Like, we haven't done anything to this thing. It's just...
You're basically just getting free housing while this takes you through the cosmos. I mean, what more could you want as two 16/17-year-olds and one grown, depressed man?
Murph sort of looks around and presses the button that Max pressed. He goes, "Can you transmit docking instructions to our computer or something?"
You just get silence back.
Oh, good.
And the Purd starts lowering into the atmosphere.
Oh, good.
To dock into the Citadel of the Sky.
Well, that'll save on the transport sickness at least. All right, gang. I guess we should go to meet these new people.
I guess so.
Sounds great.
All right.
You all sound so happy about this.
I trust nothing from you at this point.
Why? What am I doing wrong? Is the voice that bad that it's made you on edge?
This started before the voice, I'll be
So you dock at the Citadel of the Sky, and as the three of you are leaving the ship, you see the Thraxians. They're like short, stocky people with thick, leathery skin and like piercing eyes. Looks like they could like look through bone, sort of like, proper peepers.
Proper peepers. Oh my god. Yeah, wow. They are they're not very
They're
hot.
beautiful. Hey, you're not gonna go to every planet and find sexy aliens, okay?
That's actually part of the reason that Spencer came along for this. Is that she was fully assuming there would be at least one sexy alien lady on every planet.
There could be one sexy alien lady on this planet. You never know.
Spencer, who knows? Maybe these lovely people that we see here, maybe they're the exception to the rule.
Thanks, Max. It's not very reassuring, but I appreciate you trying.
Wow.
And as you are having this conversation, one of these lovely little Thraxian people comes over and goes, "Ah, yes, you must be the Power Rangers."
Jesus fuck! Spencer jumps about 3 feet in the fucking air.
And you notice that this little Thraxian dude is like very like dressed up to the nines, but more like the Artful Dodger dressed up to the nines. Like he's got like a really tattered waistcoat on and tailed suit jacket and a top hat that has just like one hole right in the top. He goes,
We have a very important job that we need you to undertake for us.
Murphy puts his hand up and goes, "We come in peace."
That's good, Murph. That's really good.
Good one.
Great. They sent idiots again.
Hey. Wait, again?
That bloody Tab's always sending underprepared bloody Power Rangers my way.
We may be idiots, but we've survived long enough to get here. I would say we're at least on the level of average preparedness.
We may be stupid.
And we may be dumb.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the point I was making.
Spencer, I thought you were going to finish that for us.
You gotta tell me about these things if you want me to do something. You can't just like...
We rehearsed this on the ship.
What? I don't have any memory of that. Was this before or after my protein
This was like
pancakes?
yesterday morning.
What time?
Like when we were eating breakfast.
See, you gotta give me after breakfast, Max. I don't retain anything. That's what my teacher said, is that I had to eat a big breakfast in order to learn stuff.
you just see the Thraxian dude just like face plant his hand.
Well, what's the job?
We need you to find a hidden treasure in the Crimson Desert.
What kind of treasure?
That's all?
Yes, we have been contracted by a very noble man. A very noble man called Some Dues.
What?
What was the name?
He's called what?
Some Dues.
Some girls? Some dude?
I think he said some girls.
Can you write it down?
No.
Can you write it down for me?
S-U-M.
That's not the word I needed.
All right. So some dudes contracted them.
Yeah, what kind of treasure?
Oh my god, I need some extra brain cells for this. It is a primitive weapon from the year 1900 or so on the planet Aerith.
Sick.
Aerith? Like the Final Fantasy character?
She sounds hot.
Oh, I got a bad feeling we're about to get stabbed in the back.
We are not sure what it is. We just know it was hidden here on our planet because areas of our planet are barren. Nobody goes there. The Crimson Desert only have ever had one area, the Crimson Citadel, but that's gone now.
Max, you know about being barren. Can you help us?
Fucking bitch.
Fuck.
Spencer slaps Murphy on the back. That's a fucking
That
good one.
doesn't
You
even need to
fucking
stay
got
in. I
it.
just had that thought. I needed to get it out. Oh, I can.
Fuck.
How? Is there an easy way to get down, or are we just sort of on our own to figure that out? Do you have a place for us to start, or was it just the wasteland in general?
Yes, we wouldn't send you on your way without having some sort of backup plan.
We don't know that.
That's true.
What do you think we are? We live on an island in the sky. We have technologies beyond your tiny mortal brain can comprehend. But you think we are rude and
Do you have a sewing machine?
Well, you haven't gotten the thing yet, so I don't know. If you're so advanced and mighty, why haven't you gone down and get it?
Have you seen the size of my legs?
He makes a good point. Murphy, don't make comments about his body. I feel like he might be sensitive. about it.
Murphy, that's
I
rude.
I didn't make comments about his body. He made comments about his body.
Murphy, that's rude.
I didn't do
We're
anything.
on their planet.
I'm just worried that we're gonna offend him. And there's like a treasure down there, and she sounds kind of hot. So I'd like to,
Okay. So how do we get down there then?
There is an elevator in the center of the island.
That's it? Just an elevator?
Yes. Then you will get on the Sandstriders to the mining town of Rust Gulch.
Okay.
Max, are you writing this down?
Spencer's writing it on her arm in Sharpie.
I just assume
Rust
Max said
Imagine it's illegible.
Gulch.
Max is frantically taking notes.
I will also be coming with you as a translator because I don't believe that you can read ancient Thraxian.
No, we can barely understand current Thraxian, but that's okay. Yes,
This
let's
is
let her begin.
English.
Well, if you're coming with us, fair citizen, may I ask your name?
He already
My name is Bobbit the Third.
Bubbit.
Sorry, one more time?
Bubbit?
My name is Bobbart. B-O-B-A-R-T the Third.
Bobbert.
Bobbert.
Okay.
Bobbert the Third. Okay. Can I just call you like I when I was growing up I had a cousin and he was the third and we just called him Trip for because he triple, he's the third one.
Okay, yes. I'm not going to argue
Okay.
with it. Just
It's great to meet you, Trip. Thanks for all this. I'm excited to do this. Really get into this shit and get down there,
Okay, are you guys ready for this?
Oh, absolutely.
I fear that the longer we wait, the less ready we're going to be.
Yeah,
I think that's a valid
exactly.
concern.
Okay. You guys might want to put your ranger suits on because you won't survive the radioactive and toxic biome.
Oh, it's radioactive.
And toxic. All right.
Sick. Cool.
Yeah, so Murphy will morph.
Yeah, Spencer morphs as fast as she can.
Yeah, Max will do the same. Under his breath will be like...
Does Max have like a space version? Or is there like a transparent like bubble around him to protect him?
Yeah, he basically has
He just
like a
looks
translucent
shirtless.
coating. Yeah, translucent coating around him.
When it rains, it looks like he's just been at a rave with like a poncho on.
It's a glass shirt.
It's asbestos, okay?
Yeah, it's nice, man. I'm not worried about you getting cancer at all, or super cancer, or whatever it is we have now.
This was all Phoebe had. They told me that it wouldn't affect my health, and I have health insurance.
I don't.
In the year 3198, asbestos is rife.
There's asbestos, there's chlamydia. We've made no fucking progress, guys.
We went up, and then at about 2650, we went back in reverse.
Yeah,
Took
no,
a
sorry.
hard left.
Asbestos, chlamydia, and W2s. It's still fucking terrible.
Still haven't figured out taxes yet.
All right, I guess we're ready to go.
Okay, follow me to the elevator, and we will get a Sandstrider permit, and you will be warned about the whisper.
About the.
I'm sorry, we're gonna be warned there? You can't warn us now?
Do I look like a certified Sandstrider driver?
I don't know what that looks like. I assume it's just another one of you guys.
You guys.
Murphy.
You
Oh
guys.
no, that's not
Murphy,
what I meant.
come on. We talked about this. You gotta be fucking cool, Murph.
I don't know what
I
I'm
should
doing.
report you to the Galactic Council.
I
Space
lying?
racism has been outlawed in 98% of this galaxy's planets.
Trip.
And you
We are
come-
so sorry. I'm so sorry about him. He does not get out much. He plays a lot of video games. He's kind of a recluse. I'm sorry about him, and I'm sorry about the old man. They're both a little weird. But you and me, we're fucking cool, dude. Let's go get on these Sandstriders. I'm pretty jacked about
just
this.
above table then. I'm so glad I didn't say anything because of where you got to, but who's gonna go, they're both virgins. Okay. So you make your way through this glorious town. Like when you're walking through the buildings, the transport, like the technology, everything, it just fucking blows your mind. Like holographic doors that change light into solid matter and stuff like that. Stuff that you've never seen on Earth because for some reason you took a hard left once you discovered space travel and left it there.
Yeah.
They don't call it the dark age of technology for nothing.
And, you know, there's just stuff that you could never imagine. You know, there's a kid, like, fucking doing backflips, but, like, this kid's jumping 48 feet in the air, like, doing a backflip and landing without any harm.
Is that a normal Thraxian vertical?
No. She has, anti-gravity belt.
Oh, sick. I mean, your technology is so crazy, Trip. Hey, I gotta...
Gravity. Max writes it down in a notebook titled Ideas for Phoebe.
There's a galactic patent on that. Just so you know, if you take any of these ideas and market them as your own, the Galactic Council will destroy our planet, and your loved ones will die. You know, just the way it is.
That would
He
really
underlines
suck.
it twice.
I got a real quick question. Do you guys do you have a cure for like a chlamydia here?
Yes. But, I mean, you might have to, get someone to dig it out. Everybody's immune to chlamydia nowadays. Who's got chlamydia? Everybody is immune. There's immunizations to the common STI.
Well, then-
STD,
Wow,
that's what you want to call it.
That's incredible.
Well, then what the fuck are we doing? We're supposed to be fighting chlamydia.
But Max, not you too. No. No, we went over this. We went over this last time.
Zordon really needs to tell those mythological beasts that you're some wiser human beings.
Yeah, probably.
I'm just willing to smash stuff, man. I mean, I thought we were cool. You don't need to like come in my intelligence like that.
No, Spencer, you're cool. The virgins, on the other hand.
How
Yeah,
did you know her name?
They don't pay me to be smart.
Yeah,
They don't
and yeah,
pay me
those
at
fucking
all.
virgins, man. To you and me, nah, never. just definitely get laid a lot, man. I'm glad you and I are on the same wavelength. It's nice. So those the Sandstriders, right?
Yes, Sandstrider.
Yeah.
Sorry, how can
No,
I
you're
forget?
fine.
Yes,
I'm sorry. I derailed it with all that chlamydia talk, and
Yep, it's all good, homie. It's all good.
yeah.
So, we
Spencer
can-
really works quick, making people change their entire personality.
Is it us?
I don't know, man.
Yes.
You have to be just fucking cooler. Just like 10% fucking cooler, guys. We're on a different planet. They gotta like us.
Okay, so this is where the Sandstriders are kept.
And you look, and like there's this lift, and like the cage around it's like 150 feet tall. This, for cargo and stuff that they bring from the surface. The Sandstriders are like 50, 60 feet tall. It's like patchwork coloured. It's all leathery hide like the Thraxians are, but they've got colours ranging from like a pale beige to a deep ruddy brown, which you could only assume is like a camouflage for the Crimson Desert. They have 6 legs, and they're all like disproportionately long and bowed. Like they can so you can tell they can like move quite far in one journey, and you notice they have like hundreds of eyes on the front of the body, like hundreds of eyes. Like they're all multifaceted, and each blink like at different intervals.
Max is like looking at it like back to front, and he's just like, "Wow, what a magnificent! Oh my god!" oh, sorry, I sneezed.
You see like another Thraxian stood on like a crate, and he's like,
Hear ye, come hither for the Whispering Talk. Is everybody gathered? Everybody's gathered. Good. Okay, so whilst you are traveling on the Sandstriders, be careful when you are out there. There is some sort of malevolent entity that enjoys turning these peaceful creatures into harmful beasts.
These peaceful... And he points at the Sandstrider. These peaceful creatures?
Yes, these peaceful creatures.
The peaceful creatures you're about to be riding?
Yes.
That's not good.
Trust me, it's like 99.98% safe.
I don't like those odds.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
There's always a chance.
Oh,
How much do you want to bet that we run into this chance?
I feel like it's going to be pretty good.
Just a safety talk, guys. Only 1 in 100 Sandstriders get affected by this every day.
That's a lot less than 99.98%.
That's a whole 1%.
Shh. I never said I was good at maths. But these are the signs you should look out for if your Sandstrider has been afflicted by the Whispering. It would start having unpredictable behavioristics. It may become agitated and restless and prone to sudden violent outbursts.
Cool.
Murphy raises his hand.
Yes, small human person.
What if we don't know what their normal behaviors are to know if it's abnormal?
You have a Thraxian with you. He should be able to tell you everything you need to know.
Max raises his hand.
Yes, depressed human.
Oh,
he really got you right on the nose.
That's nice. How does it feel to be Mr. Cellophane?
You know what? My question doesn't even matter.
Max, what were you going to ask? What were you going to ask?
I was going to ask what happens if the Thraxian doesn't know what the abnormal behavior looked like.
Spencer raises her hand.
Yes,
what happens?
Must be a human.
What happens if what happens if a Trip here doesn't know the normal behavior or like?
Trip goes out on these magnificent beasts at least once a week. So if Trip doesn't know, then I don't know.
Okay.
And I go out on these bastards every day.
Okay. Cool. So if Trip doesn't know, we're big fucked. Gotcha.
Just dead.
No, I appreciate you being real.
Okay, can I continue to my second point now?
Yeah,
okay.
Sorry.
The Sandstriders may develop bloodlust.
Spencer's writing this on her arm as we go, by the way.
Is the bloodlust related to the thing? Or is this just a separate issue?
To the Whispering.
Okay.
But you should be happy to know that it isn't discriminate with what it attacks. It's both rider and other Sandstriders. So, 50% chance that riders die, 50% chance that Sandstriders die. It's
Spencer raises her hand again.
It's odds. Yes.
What do we do if it develops the bloodlust?
Run.
What do we run? That's it?
Do you think you can be a 50-foot tall Sandstrider?
I don't know,
That's sort of
man.
what we're
I'm
asking.
pretty good at like punching stuff. Is there like a weak spot or like?
This is a docile creature. I've never had to injure one.
Oh, okay. does it? So the bloodlust, it's like permanent bloodlust, or is it like? Does it like disappear after? I got a lot of questions. It feels like we may be walking into a pretty, gnar situation, and I don't quite.
Let's see what else he has to say, Spencer. I feel like this is about to get worse. I feel like we might want to wait and figure everything out first.
Yeah, I guess.
The final sign of corruption from the Whisperwind is all several hundred eyes start glowing.
Oh,
good.
Oh, so it's
At
not
least it's a visible thing. That's
That's it. And then he comes over, he jumps off his little crate and comes over to you, Spencer, and hands you a brochure.
Great.
Any questions you have, just read this.
I appreciate it. I'm assuming the brochure is in Thraxian.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Spencer hands it to Murphy, and she's like, "Can you read this? I can't read this."
No. Murphy hands it to Trip and goes, here, I guess.
Trip takes one look at it and just throws it over his shoulder. I don't know this.
Oh,
Why would you assume that I,
I'm becoming increasingly concerned.
Spencer, dog, we'll be fine.
Okay, cool. I trust you, Trip. I'm sorry, man. I hang around these fucking nerds so much, I get a little nervous now. I want to do something new.
Max picks up the brochure and tucks it into his pocket.
Good call.
He nods knowingly.
The lift starts to descend. That's the word I was looking for. And, it takes about 30 minutes before it hits the surface of the planet. Fucking hell, that took way too long.
Is there like the world's longest elevator music?
Yeah, it's just one of those.
Is it 30 seconds on loop?
Yeah, it's just.
Oh yeah.
It's
it
that
cuts
one
off
that's
in the middle of a phrase.
Yeah, and it's all in Thraxian, and then there's just every now and again it's just like one human word that's barely intelligible, and it's the same elevator music that you get in every single one. Where it's just the same 3 chords over and over again. Okay, so you get to the bottom after 30 minutes of awful Thraxian advertisement. A couple of Thraxians come over with very large, the stairs that go into planes when you're on the runway.
Yeah.
That's the exact sort of stairs that come to go onto, for you to get onto the top of the Sandstriders. And as you get on, there's a little note in English saying, thank you for choosing Sandstriders as your primary source of navigation today. Please remember to stay clear of the Crimson Citadel, as it is still unsafe after the events from 300 years ago. We hope you have a great journey. And then it just burns.
Nice.
Evaporates.
Great.
Yeah,
Lovely.
That tracks. All right.
Why am I surprised at this point?
Well, I guess we should ignore all previous warnings and go to the place that it said that we shouldn't go to.
So you want to go to the Crimson?
Isn't that what we're?
You want to go to the? No, but you're supposed to be going to Gulch, Rusty
Gulch.
Oh, I was. Okay, never mind.
Who's
Scratch
Gulch?
that. I thought that was where we needed to go, was the Crimson whatever.
I mean, you can go there if you want.
I'd rather not if it specifically says not to.
It seems like a bad idea, man.
Yeah.
Rust Gulch it is. All right, Trip, lead the way.
You start moving forward towards the Crimson Desert, and that's what we'll call it for this first session.